I think I chose it just for the name. Here will just love it. And me also.
Both of our loves
Okay.
coming together. Data tables and filters together, which
Sure.
they really should come together.
Can you do a table without a filter? Is it allowed?
It's allowed.
So it's a big problem. Let's figure out what it is. I need advanced filter. For example, one only drug that with exactly my aspirin. I want drugs.
Are you ready for this wrap up? So, our close personal friend, user 80595, is having a problem and they wanted a little bit of help from the peanut gallery, and we're here. We're here to help, buddy. The data table is in drawer kind of mechanism. So they have some needs around kind of advanced filtering or queries, which they're expressing here around exact name contains this name, that sort of thing. And so what they're trying to handle it basically in a filter drop down within a column. What they're trying to ask and find out a little bit more is like, is this how you do it? To start with, we got into the problem statement as we do. After a few jokes, we came up with this one. As a clinical user of enterprise UX, I'd like to acquire contextual references as I'm looking at things that may enhance my comprehension. So we're making a bunch of assumptions there on what they're doing. All we can think of for opening a table like on top of an interface is probably that this is reference information and it's going to be supplementing, enhancing, augmenting whatever viewing and like information and understanding they are doing already. When we got into assumptions and thoughts and approach and just kind of wrapping our head around this problem, we're like, yeah, it's a small query builder. We got that right out of the gate. Benoît's passion for query builders came out. We questioned the ability to do this with a column filtering kind of pattern because it gets really super usery, and using the column filtering, it's really efficient around real estate, but actually adding a bit more functionality to it's really tough because you don't have any space. We also talked about like defaults. Is there anything that can sort of be helpful to actually rendering the table in the first place that you could apply? So we kind of debated back and forth. Okay, do we do this sort of like a step-by-step thing that we enforce for people to kind of go into a new view and look at stuff? We weighed out the upsides and downsides of doing that compared to doing it organically, where it's in the same view that they have right now and you're just like doing some stuff. The upside for doing it in more of this flow or step-by-step style is that you get a lot of real estate and you get the person's focus. But the downside is that you have less discoverability around the cause and effect of what you're doing to your data. With organically, the iteration is a bit more seamless, so you can see things updating. It feels a little bit easier or like faster, more expedient. The downside is that it could be harder and it really assumes that the data can load instantaneously. Our buddy online asked us about saving filters. Is that cool? What's the deal? What do you guys think?
It is cool.
It is cool. Yes. It's research while you're sleeping. It's saving users doing the same repetitive action again and again. So this is our attempt at solving it. So here we've got our page. The table itself is coming up in a drawer kind of mechanism or slide in. What we do to initiate the interaction is hit this filters button here. It always is going to show you back on how many filters are applied. As you work through it, we mapped out how a query builder could actually work. First of all, you select the columns, then you select this qualifier here, like is, contains, like the level of specificity that you want for the more granular value that you're going to put here. We did that over and over for each of the situations. So the drug is exactly this, contains this, combining two pieces of logic with the idea that you can continually add more and more aspects of your query on top of each other. We also thought about the ability to expand and collapse the filters overall. When it is collapsed, we'll have a bit of a short form description of what filters are currently applied and what they've kind of resulted in. We wanted it to be super easy always to show the state that the system, really cool heuristic, and to allow you to undo it, basically. That's our nice to have part at the end to optimize the viewing of this table.
I don't know how to end this. We filtered all the bad jokes.
We did filter all the bad jokes.